the Department of Defense issued the following statement at 4:58 a.m. this morning. The North Koreans have claimed that they have intercepted and shot down a U.S. military aircraft. We can report the following. Aerial search operations are underway in the Sea of Japan, approximately 95 miles southeast of Cheongjin, North Korea, for a 4-engine, propeller-driven Navy EC-121 aircraft with a reported 31 persons aboard. The reconnaissance aircraft, based at Atsugi, Japan, has been missing since about midnight Monday, Eastern Standard Time. The flight began at approximately 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, April 14. The aircraft commander was under orders to approach no closer than 50 nautical miles to the coast of North Korea. Names of the men aboard the aircraft will be released following notification of next of kin. We have no additional details at this time. Subsequently, at 7:17 this morning, this information was made available. The search and rescue operation for the missing EC-121 in the Sea of Japan is presently being conducted by an HC-130 Hercules aircraft accompanied by a KC-135 tanker and combat patrol cover. The destroyers Tucker and Dale, which have been based at Sasebo, Japan, have been ordered to proceed to the scene. The EC-121 carried 3 20-man life rafts. And then now we can provide you this additional information. The unarmed EC-121, which was reported missing during daylight hours in the Sea of Japan, was flying a routine reconnaissance track similar to hundreds of missions which have been flown over international waters in that area since 1950. The personnel aboard included 30 Navy men and 1 Marine enlisted man. According to our information, the seas in the area where the search is being conducted are moderate, with waves of approximately 4 feet. The wind is from the northeast at 10 to 16 knots. Air temperature is likely to vary from 42 to 48 degrees. The sea temperature would be slightly higher. It is anticipated that the destroyers Tucker and Dale, which departed Sasebo, Japan, will reach the search and rescue area at approximately 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, April 16. The EC-121, which was operating under orders from Singpak Fleet, was flying a track which maintained it at a distance of at least 50 nautical miles from the coast of North Korea. The aircraft was in communication with its base during its mission. In addition to the HC-130 Hercules aircraft, which we have previously reported, a P-3 patrol aircraft has been ordered to the scene. The combat patrol cover aircraft have come from South Korea. We have no information at this time which confirms the sighting of any survivors. The search will be pressed on through the nighttime hours in the Sea of Japan and will be augmented when daylight arrives. We shall continue to keep you informed of details as we receive them.
Sir, could you do it one more time so we can get it on a different shot? So
Dan from these other groups.
Okay.
We have received the following information concerning search and rescue operations from the Commander, U.S. Forces, Japan. Search and rescue aircraft from bases throughout the Western Pacific were launched Tuesday to search for a U.S. Navy EC-121 reported missing and down in the Sea of Japan with a crew of 31. Following the report and confirmation of a missing aircraft, an Air Force HC-130 Hercules rescue aircraft was launched from Tachikawa Air Base, Japan, at about 1:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The HC-130 was relieved by a Navy P-3 from Iwakuni Marine Corps Air Station, Japan, and another HC-130 from Tachikawa Air Base, Japan, which departed about 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The rescue aircraft ran search patterns in the area and dropped flares during the night. Crew members reported dim lights, but there was no confirmation on any survivors. The aircraft were searching in an area about 95 nautical miles southeast of Chongjin, North Korea. The coordinates are 41 degrees and 12 minutes north and 131 degrees and 48 minutes east. Other aircraft, including HC-97s, C-130s, and HU-16, HH-3 helicopters, another P-3, and additional HC-130s from Tachikawa Air Base, Japan, Andersen Air Base, Guam, Clark Air Force Base in the Philippines, Naha Air Base, Okinawa, and Iwakuni Marine Corps Air Station in Japan are en route to join the search. In all, some 26 aircraft are scheduled for the search and rescue mission by daylight Wednesday, according to the information we have received from the 5th Air Force Joint Search and Rescue Coordinating Center at Fuchu Air Station, Japan. The Navy has also dispatched the USS Dale and USS Henry W. Tucker at 6:30 a.m. today from Sasebo Naval Base, Japan, to assist in the search and rescue mission. The destroyer Tucker will be joined by a Navy SH-3A helicopter for use in the area if necessary. The missing EC-121 reconnaissance aircraft, based at Atsugi Naval Air Station, Japan, was reported missing last midnight. The 4-engine, propeller-driven aircraft was on a flight which began at 5 p.m. Monday, Eastern Standard Time. Down here in all, I guess.
Yeah.
In all about.
That's right.
And that's about all. An Air Force HC-130 Hercules rescue aircraft was launched from Tachikawa Air Base, Japan, at about 1:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The HC-130 was relieved by a Navy P-3 from Iwakuni Marine Corps Air Station, Japan, and another HC-130 from Tachikawa Air Base, which departed about 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The rescue aircraft ran search patterns in the area and dropped flares during the night. Crew members reported dim lights, but there was no confirmation on any survivors. The aircraft were searching in an area about 95 nautical miles southeast of Chongjin, North Korea. In all, some 26 aircraft are scheduled for the search and rescue missions by daylight Wednesday, according to information we have received from the 5th Air Force Joint Search and Rescue Coordination Center at Fuchu Air Station, Japan.